everybody, Mandy here again to share with you my MAC Heirloom Collection haul. This is the MAC Heirloom Mix Collection Holiday 2014, I think is the official title collection. And before I get started, I want to give you a little quick rundown of what is in this collection. There are 8 pressed pigments, 3 eye kohls, 2 fluid lines, 2 glitters, 5 lipsticks, 5 cream sheen glasses, 2 mineralized blushes, and 3 nail lacquers. I do not have all of that today, I'm sorry. I can't afford it. But I did get a few things from the collection and I wanted to share with you what I did get. So let's get started. First off, I'm wearing Rebel, which is a permanent item. It is a lipstick. I wanted to at least show you this since I already had it because it is part of this collection. And Rebel's just a really nice deep berry color, and there it is swatched there. And for comparison purposes, the only thing I have close to it is Fashion Revival, which is from the current MAC Matte Lip, the Matte Lip collection. So there is Rebel and, oh that's backwards, sorry. Rebel and Fashion Revival. Fashion Revival, of course, being a matte, while Rebel is a satin finish. But that's what I have on now. So anyways, you can see they're similar, but different finishes, and Fashion Revival is a little bit darker. So moving on. Okay, next on the list is the lipstick called Salon Rouge. Here's the packaging here if you're interested in what it looks like. It's kind of just a standard black MAC packaging, but it has some silver, silver sparkles. That's the box though. Nobody really cares about the box so much as the contents, which I can't seem to remove. Let's try that again. My husband always tells me, open it from the end with the name on it, and I always forget and want to open it from the other end. But anyway, here's the lipstick too, basically the same as the packaging. Just sparkly, pretty, different, but not as special as the Alluring Aquatics, which we all know and love. And the reason I got Salon Rouge is because I was curious if it looked anything like Frankenfurter, which just came out with the Rocky Horror Picture Show collection, because I absolutely love that lipstick, and it's limited edition, and it makes me sad because I can't get any more, and it sold out so quickly. And lucky for us, it is very similar. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these on my hand. The only difference really is that Salon Rouge is cooler toned. And even though Salon Rouge is a matte formula, it does not glide on like a matte. It's very smooth, very almost cream sheeny, really. Somewhere in between the satin and a cream sheen. Cream sheen. Help. So there we have Salon Rouge, and comparing it to Frankenfurter. Salon Rouge, like I said, is a little cooler toned. They're not dupes by any means, but I think the Salon Rouge will satisfy my desire for the Frankenfurter, so I can alternate the two so I don't run out so quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and do a lip swatch here for you. Now, one thing that I've noticed with the MAC lipsticks, and this actually started with the Rocky Horror Picture Show collection, the scent has slightly changed. You know that classic vanilla scent that is so iconic of MAC? It's become more coconutty, if that makes any sense. It should make sense if you know what coconut smells like, but instead of it being just like pure vanilla, it's almost a little tropical. It smells like coconut to me. It's not a bad thing. I like coconut smell, but it does smell different. And then I have to wonder, is it just me? Am I going crazy? So I'm actually going to take Rebel that I've had for a while now and do a sniff test here. Definitely different, and it's more strongly scented too than it used to be. And maybe that's the difference. Maybe when you add more of the vanilla scent, it gets coconutty. I don't know. I'm telling you, y'all, it smells different. Not bad different, just different. If you're not crazy sensitive to smells the way I am, you probably won't even notice, but I'm kind of neurotic in that way. So anyway, you don't care. Here is what Salon Rouge looks like on the lips. And one last time, Salon Rouge Frankenfurter. There you have it. Okay, moving along. Okay, so next on the list is Courting Chic lip gloss. I don't have any red lip glosses. I skipped out on the one that came with the Maleficent collection, and I do regret that, and it's still on the website, and I might get it, but I wanted to try this one out because it's pretty and sparkly, and you can't really tell anything from the wand, but there you go. It's a berry red. It's loaded with gold glitter, but it really almost looks like there's red glitter in there, but it's hard to tell. I don't know if the gold or the red is just reflecting in the gold and that's what's making the gold glitter look red, or if there's actually gold and red glitter. I don't know why I just swatched this much on my hand. But there you go. There's a big old swatch of it for you. Let's get a little closer. I want the light to hit it wrong and it turned weird. This is a cream sheen glass, so it's not just a regular MAC lip glass. The cream sheens tend to have a less sticky formula. I'm going to go ahead and do a lip swatch here for you. There you go. I think this is really pretty. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the amount of opacity in this lip gloss. It looks like it's going to be really opaque just by the tube, but one thing that I heard from Heather N. King, you could go subscribe to her. She's really cool and has some really nice videos. What I watched on her video with her collection of this is that the other lip glosses didn't quite swatch the way they looked in the tube. But this one does. And because of her video is actually the reason I decided for certain that I wanted to get this lip gloss, because it looks absolutely fabulous on her. Amazing. So anyway, go check that video out of hers. I'll list a little link down here for you. Love this, love this, love this. I think this would look really good on top of Salon Rouge. So I'm going to do a swatch of that for you just so you can see what it looks like. And because I want to see what it looks like. I don't know how they are calling this a matte. This is not a matte. I think I've had lip glosses that have been more matte than this lipstick is. It's way too creamy to be a matte. I mean, I don't know. What does matte finish mean to you? Does it mean that there's no shine to it? Is it the texture? Is it a combination? Just leave me a comment below. Let me know. What do you think matte finish means to you? To me, it's the finish and the texture. Mattes tend to stick on the skin better. They can be a little bit more dry, but they also have no sheen to them. This very obviously has a sheen to it. I would call this a satin if it were me. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so there is the Courting Chic on top of the Salon Rouge. Beautiful color. Oh gosh, I love it. I love red so much, and I love this. It's just a nice deep red. So pretty. I think it's going to look good on a lot of skin tones. I say that often about reds, but really, this one just really is a nice mid-tone, neutral kind of red. It's not too pink, it's not too brown. It's just, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, just for fun, I threw on some Rebel and put the Courting Chic lip gloss or cream sheen glass over top of that. Just for fun, just for fun. Okay, the next thing I have is, this is a pressed pigment. It's called, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige, Noblesse Oblige, Noblesse Oblige. Y'all, I promise I'm an intelligent woman. Don't hold it against me that I can't pronounce these fancy French words or whatever they are. Anyway, Noblesse Oblige, I'm going to call it, is a glittery pewter taupe kind of shade. MAC describes it as a frosty wood. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Frosty wood, so I guess if you're a log out in the forest and you have been dusted with a layer of frost, then you would be this color. I don't know. So I wanted to swatch this on my hand 2 different ways. I'm gonna do it dry, I'm gonna do it wet, and then I'm also gonna do it over glitter glue. So let me apply some glitter glue. What I'm using here is Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue. Okay, so here is the noblesse oblige, whatever you want to call it. We have, this is dry, this is wet, and this is with glitter glue. Now, the only thing I have remotely close to this in my collection is a MAC shadow called Smoke and Diamonds. So I'm just going to swatch this on top of that. As you see though, Smoke and Diamonds falls flat in comparison to the glitter that's in Noblesse Oblige. So it's similar in tone, but it's lacking that wow effect that you get with the pressed pigment with the glitter in it. So again, dry, wet, glitter glue, Smoke and Diamonds. This is no blah 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 blah. Noblesse Oblige, whatever. Please correct me. Everybody just correct me anytime I say something wrong. I don't mind. As long as you're not a jerk about it. I don't mind if you correct when I say something wrong. Because honestly, I just don't. I do the best I can. I'm a Southern girl. I just, you know, I do the best that I can. So next is this beautiful, enchanting pressed pigment called Enchantment. And if I didn't mention it before, these the packaging on this is the same, just glittery black packaging. These are in the same size pot, at least roundness wise, as a MAC eyeshadow, but they are a little thinner, and they're so they're not as big as the regular pressed pigments that you get. So this is called, like I said, Enchantment. It is described as a violet with the blue violet sparkles. So it's like it has a sheer blackened navy base with strong teal blue and like magenta glitter. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before, dry, wet, and glitter glue. Okay, so here we have dry, wet, and glitter glue. And as you see, the wet and the glitter glue give it more, you can see the glitter in it more obviously. This is actually what I expected the new indigo shade from the Lorac Pro Palette, Mega Pro Palette to look like, but it fell short. So I will be comparing these two and see, gosh, there is so much glitter in this one. It is insane. I don't know if you all can see my hand where I've been swatching, but I'm just so sparkly, so sparkly. Woo. Definitely, I think the glitter glue would probably be best for these pressed pigments because of, well, obviously the glitter that's in them. I think that'll help it stick and stay better on your skin, on your eyelid, wherever you decide to put pressed pigment. Hopefully on your eyes. Hopefully you're not putting it on your toes. Though I suppose you could maybe mix it into some clear nail polish. I don't know. I've never done it before. I've heard of people doing that with loose pigments before, so why not? What am I looking for? Help me here. My Lorac. Okay, so we're going to compare this to indigo. So here is the indigo up here. Similar, but the base of the indigo is much more black and the glitter is not as prominent. And this is dry, but you can see still, you just don't see the glitter in the indigo like you should. So again, Enchantment, dry, wet, glitter glue. And I would recommend using it with glitter glue. So for the things that I got from this collection, and that is all of it, I like everything so far. I can't wait to try the pressed pigments on my lids and see, you know, what kind of fun holiday looks or just whatever wear it to work looks that I want to come up with. I didn't get any of the eye kohls because I've never bought any of the MAC eye kohls before. And I didn't really want to start with this, but maybe one day, if you've ever tried the eye kohls from MAC, let me know how you like them. I have such a massive collection of Urban Decay eye pencils that I find it hard for me to buy any more eye pencils right now because I have just an obnoxious amount. The Fluid lines had pretty bad reviews from the swatches that I saw from some of the bloggers like Timtalia. They didn't really swatch very opaque, so I decided to skip those. Glitters, I'm a little iffy about glitters. It's not that I don't like glitters, it's not that I don't have any glitter, but I'm scared to wear something so flashy at work, and I don't really go out a lot. So I was like, I don't want to spend that much money on a little bottle of something that I would probably end up using in a craft project and then would feel terrible about using my MAC glitter on a craft project. So that's why I just don't buy them. I skipped on the lipsticks because I thought they were too similar to things that I already have, such as the No Faux Pas. MAC comes out with a lot of bright pink lipsticks, and I enjoy the bright pink lipsticks, but I have so many of them that I just felt like maybe I needed to skip this time. Tribalist was another lipstick. It was a deep purple berry. Did not like the way it looked on the swatches online from the promos, so I did not get that. Sparks of Romance was something I was actually very excited about, but decided to skip. It was being advertised or talked about as being a matte frost, which was going to be some really unique combination of a matte finish with sparkle, and again, according to Heather and King, her video described it as just falling very flat in the sparkle area. Couldn't really see it once you put it on the lips. It had a weird texture when you put it on, and so I decided because of that I was gonna skip it. It just didn't meet my expectations, and so I'm thankful for her video, so I was able to skip that one. But it may be one that you're willing to check out just for the red color itself, because it is a very pretty lipstick, but I decided I didn't want to get that one. There are other cream sheen glasses in the collection. You can go check those out. Just Google the collection online, you can find. But this one, the Courting Chic, is definitely the one that was the most interesting and the one that actually seemed to stay true to color from the tube. I don't own any MAC blushes, so I didn't get any. That's a lie. I do own one MAC blush called Stubborn, I think. But I did not get any of the blushes because I have, again, so many NARS blushes that I can't warrant spending more money and starting another blush collection from another company when I have so many NARS, but maybe one day. And I always skip the nail lacquers. Same reason. I have an obnoxious amount of OPI nail polishes, some of which I've bought and never even worn, so I can't justify buying any more nail polishes right now. So right now for me, for MAC, I tend to stick to the lips and the eyes because those are my favorite products from them. Alright, that does it for my MAC Heirloom Mix Collection for Holiday 2014 haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments if there's anything that you are going to or have already bought from this collection and how you're enjoying it. And if you have any other questions, comments, or suggestions for me, please leave them down in the box below. As you all see, I've changed my setup a little bit. There were some complaints about my lighting, which was pretty bad for the Lorac Mega Pro video. But I've bought this Diva ring light, and I think it's making everything look a little bit more true to color and brighter and better. So thank you for watching, because you watching my videos is what gives me the motivation to actually want to make these improvements, to make better videos for you. So if you have not already, please click the subscribe button and subscribe to me for more videos like this and tutorials, and eventually I will branch out and do some more fun videos for you, because it's what I really love to do, is kind of fun and just lighthearted stuff. But anyway, so until next time, as always, don't forget to stay fierce and fabulous. Woo! Have a great day, everybody.